Here's how I traveled to Masai Mara on a budget of 16,500 Kenya shillings per person, sharing for 3 days and 2 nights. Masai Mara is famously known for its amazing African safari experience and for one of the wonders of the wild beast migration. So we left Nairobi at 6 a.m. and we had a 6 hours adventurous road trip with a few bumpy roads. We made it to the Mara and checked in at Rhino Camp. We were in time for lunch. The 16,500 we paid was on a full board basis. After lunch, we were left to relax a bit, and at 4 p.m. we went for an evening game drive. We got to spot some animals like antelopes, wildebeest, elephants, ostrich, but the highlight was getting to spot this pride of lions enjoying their dinner. After 2 hours of being in the wild, we left the park back to accommodation. We had dinner and enjoyed some bonfire before going to bed. One thing I enjoy about being in the Mara is, at night, you get to sleep to lullabies of different animals, and this particular night, we enjoyed that from hyenas and lions that were just outside our camp. The next morning, after breakfast, we left the camp at 9 a.m. for a full day game drive. We spent the whole day driving in the Mara just in search of wild animals. The beauty with the Mara is you have high chances of spotting more of the big fives. So if you've never been on a safari, I always advise that you go to the Mara as your first place for a safari. This particular day we were so in luck as we spotted a cheetah, lots of elephants, so many lions and other animals like giraffes, a lot of hippos, and so many bird species. We had a picnic in the wild where we enjoyed our lunch. After the game drive, we visited a Masai village where we were entertained by the Masais, and they showed us how they light fire the traditional way. Most of the villages around the Mara still live in the traditional way, and it's really beautiful to get to experience their rich traditions. We later left to the camp, freshened up, and sat on a bonfire to unwind before bedtime. The next morning, it was time for us to head back to Nairobi, and so we embarked on our journey after breakfast. The Mara is truly that magical place that you can never get enough of. If you'd like to visit the Masai Mara, the Adventures of Mary can make that happen for you at 16,500 Kenya shillings in a Land Cruiser or 14,000 Kenya shillings in a tour van. The cost covers transport, 2 nights accommodation, meals on full board, comprehensive game drives, and an English-speaking tour guide. Get in touch with us on +254 752 241 321 and let us treat you to this magical place. And as always, remember to be kind to one another, love one another, and treasure every minute you spend with one another because tomorrow is not promised. Ciao!